Anyway, hi guys. Good to see you again. Happy Pride Month. As you can see, I'm doing as Target did. I'm dressing the colors. For any of you who haven't seen it, Target's Pride collection, not even joking, is mostly beige. I'm actually gonna do a little sharing here. Because y'all gotta see the crap I had to see. Let's see. Clothes. So, there's more colorful stuff now, but when I first took a look at it, like look at this. Out Loud and Proud. That's beige. That's not... And what is this? I can only assume that the strings are rainbow, but nothing else is. Like, it feels like a quiet Pride Month from Target this year. Give y'all one guess why, but... yeah, like, where's the color? Like, in some of these, what is this? Here we got the graphic design is my passion. We are gonna get to the game, don't worry, I just wanted to complain a little. So, unlike Target, I actually do have some stuff for Pride. So we're gonna switch from the Ripley's Aquarium hat to a different hat. One more fitting for the occasion. Got a nice big ass rainbow on it. And get these bad boys back on. And of course, we're gonna get rid of the beige here because we're not about that life. I got this at Fan Expo because we support everybody in there in this stream. We support the whole gang, so there we go. Nice and colorful for y'all. It's not showing up well on the camera now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, so we got this, we support everybody. There's probably gay people in my chat right now. But yeah, no, like, we ain't about not supporting here. So I don't know if there's a spot I can put this where it'll just be awkwardly in frame. Nope. So I'm just gonna fold it back up just because I don't have a place to put it at the moment. I would have it hanging up, but like for people who do know, well, I would put it up, but we're trying to move, so it's just gonna, like, chill for a while until I get to a spot where until we moved and I can put it up. So, today we're playing a game that enrages me because something wrong with y'all. I have to get the game audio set up here, though, because right now it's set to go to Stardew for some unknown reason. Alright, now you shouldn't be able to hear squat because I've got it muted. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go into the settings, and you let me know when the sound is balanced good with my voice, okay? So we're just going to pump up the volume. How's this? Getting over it. Yeah, maybe. I don't have that game, but oh lord, I've seen what it does to people. But how's this for volume? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it somewhere in the middle? Sounds good? Okay. I'm gonna turn it down one tick and turn this up to one tick so it's just 50 on both. And I need to disable screen shake because there's only one spot in the game where screen shake happens and it throws me every time. And I'm gonna turn photosensitive mode on just because I don't know if anyone in the stream here would need it or not, and I'm not gonna take that chance. And now the most important part, we're gonna full screen this bad boy. So, I already played through that level I wasn't sure about, so I do have a save where that's figured out. I also feel like I need to mention that at some point, I don't know if anyone here follows the Twitter or the Tumblr that I made for this channel, but at some point, somebody is going to come to look at my house. So that'll be at 3:15, and their appointment ends at 3:45, but they probably won't be here that long. So at some point, the stream is going to go into a little break time while they look around, and then I'll come back, okay? But till then, you get to watch me use the controller wrong. So this is a 3-pack. When I got this, I actually have all versions of this game. So I have the original AVGN Adventures, and then I have the second one. This is the deluxe edition, which has both of them and a third. Well, it's not a whole game, but it's a couple extra levels for real suffering. So we're gonna see how far I can make it in this stream. I might beat it today, I might not. This entirely depends on how much I suck. So, oh lord. Also, no, I don't know how I got a perfect on that stage, because it's not easy. None of these are. And the stories today might be a little lackluster, because while I have taken my brain function medicine, this game actually requires a decent amount of focus, because it's a Metroidvania, and I'm not good at these. So, if I'm not yapping as effectively, well, you're about to see why. So, what level do you guys want to start with? We can start with any of these. No, I didn't find the notebook from last stream. I'm actually, like, wondering if I packed it at some point, because it wasn't in there, wasn't on my shelf, wasn't in the wardrobe in the other room. I don't know where it went. But I know I'll find it eventually. It's just, meh. So, up to you guys. Which one do you want to do first? Just yell a color in the chat. Well, that's the thing. There's no first level. Like, I can do these in any order. I mean, I did this one, which would technically be the 7th one first. So, it doesn't matter too much. It's just what you guys want to see. Green's a good one. I hate the orange one. Any level but orange to start. Don't make me go through that to start. Next color, I'm gonna do it, okay? Yeah, I hate the orange one. Next color someone says in chat, that'll be the one I do. I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna let y'all yell it. And then I guess I'll have to... Okay, well, I mean, if we get it out of the way now, then it's out of the way. I hate this level. So, the reason I hate this level is... I'm already not doing good. But the main problem with it is it's a dark level, so you can barely see where you're going, and it just forces you to inch along. And I took a hit right at the start, which I'm not really happy with. Ay. Yeah, it's been a good while since I played this game last. I mean, I went through it the other day just to refresh myself, but good lord. It's definitely well made. And that's about the only compliment I can give it. Oh, the secret area over here. Ah, I love this thing. Okay, so that was a little gun upgrade. Makes me shoot more effectively. I will lose it within 10 seconds. Guaranteed. Because I never seem to keep things here. Hello, Soda. Good to see you. Today we're playing, Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures, the deluxe version. God! And you're about to watch me die before I hit the first checkpoint. I swear. Oh, okay, I got it at least. But I have auto fire on. I completely forgot. Oh, I heard a boop. I heard a bloop boop. Oh, yay! Thanks for the follow. So, yeah, this level, it's dark, and then there's spots where you have to follow these little moving things, and you die. No, but, you have to follow those moving things while stuff's coming at you, and you gotta shoot at it. And it's dark! That's my main gripe with this level. And these ghosts. They're terrible. Would you believe it if I told y'all I've actually beat this game deathless before? It was not fun. This is one of those games that, like... No, we're not doing that here, okay? But, this is just one of those games that you get good at by suffering, mostly. So, that guy, that's a glitch gremlin. Oh! Yeah, that happens a lot. So, this guy basically just freezes everything on screen and glitches the hell out of it. I'm gonna die again. Like I said, I'm not good at this level. Not at all. But there is a checkpoint coming up here at least, so... Yippee. Okay. I keep forgetting I've got auto fire turned on, because, like, when I first beat this game, I beat it on keyboard, which is sociopath behavior, because it is so much harder on keyboard. But, the first time I ever beat it was on keyboard, and I think I had, like, 200 some odd deaths. It was... yeah, I saw that coming, but it was not good. I hate these pumpkins. If they flew in a straight line, it wouldn't be a problem, but because they go in loops, always gets... I don't know how I'm not taking a hit here. I should be taking damage, but I'm not going to question it too much. I also love how the soundtrack of the game, you can hear the Friday the 13th theme in the background here a bit. New tech, yeah. Okay. Oh, no! Yeah, I have a controller now, which is something. It doesn't make me any better at the game. It just makes me die funnier, I guess. Oh, come on, get up there. And it disappears. I promise I'm not usually this bad at the game. I've got an audience now, so I'm sucking worse. Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, so, yeah, there's little collectible items in this game that you can just find. I forgot that one. This one, you have to go all the way back around because of where it's placed. Yeah! Oh my goodness, yeah. He actually just put out, well, he's not the one who makes it, but he just put out another new game recently where it's true 8-bit. This one, I think this counts more as 16, but he just put out another game recently where it's complete 8-bit, and it actually had an NES cartridge release for some reason. Like, that's cool, but at the same time, dude, why? Oh my goodness. Okay. So if I go around this way, because, oh, I don't have to collect these little cartridges. It's mainly just a point of pride to get them. Boop. Okay, now I gotta be careful where I land. Yeah. I gotta be careful where I land, I say, and then I die. Like, the worst part about this game is not that it's unfair. It's ridiculously fair. Anytime you die, it is your fault. Like, the only glitches I ever got out of this game that I shouldn't have taken that hit, but I only ever managed to make the first version of this game glitch. Because for the most part, it's incredibly stable, just because, well, it's new. But, there's the previous version of the second game, so I guess this is version 2, but the previous version of the second game, there's a level where if you complete it fast enough, you can actually make him glitch backwards through the entire thing. It's really funny. And then there's a level you can beat where if you beat it fast enough, because you're not supposed to beat it at a certain speed, if you beat it fast enough, you actually get an alternate level complete screen, which is a placeholder screen. I found that out entirely on accident. Oh, kindergarten? Hang on. I will respond to that chat in a second here, because, like, this is a terrible spot. Because he just keeps going around, and you just gotta noom on through. Should be a checkpoint any second here. There we go. Okay. He is an evil man. Kindergarten 1 and 2. Yeah, I've seen them, I've never played them. The bosses aren't too difficult in this game if you don't die like that. But, this boss isn't super hard. You just can't let the chainsaw touch you because it's an insta-kill. And the hand is annoying as hell. And... yeah, because I'm holding the button to shoot. But it means I have to use the, oh my god, the knuckle of my thumb to hit the jump button. So sometimes I just don't manage to hit it. Now the strategy for this one I've found that helps, well, that works best is to kill the hand and the chainsaw at roughly the same time, because otherwise it makes the dodging really annoying and you run into that. Oh shit. I didn't jump, that was Yeah, I'm not winning this one. Sometimes you can just tell. So since this is the first game, the whole setup is you beat the level. Well, you beat the level. You get through the level, and then you have to beat the boss at the end. Which they're not super difficult on these levels, but ooh boy. Some of these are a real pain. Like I said though, if you can kill the hand and this guy running around at roughly the same time, it makes it easier. Because then you don't have to try and dodge the hand when it's going real quick. But I think I've got it this time. Or not. Okay. Overconfidence. You can't get too confident with these games because it's designed to make you die, really. Ugh. And I don't know the hitbox for the hand, because, I mean, I know if you hit the hand you take damage, but I don't know if hitting, like, the ball of the arm gives you damage. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. Okay, maybe we got it this time. Oh, come on. Ah! I promise I'm usually not this bad. Okay, I think that's where I'm screwing up. Oh, that was not good. Okay, I got full health. This feels like the one, you know? This feeling less like the one. Okay, this was the one. And don't worry about my pronouns, honestly, it doesn't matter too much right now. Hi, Anjo, good to see ya. Alright, what'll it be next? Are we doing gray, pink, green, blue, purple, or red? First one to shout a color gets it. Alright, I saw purple, so we're doing purple. You guys want to see something funny? So there's a ladder right at the start here, and you'd think, oh, you go down the ladder, eh? No, you do not go down the ladder. It's a death trap. I love that there's crapping dragons. Oh, and you take damage from bubbles. Who could... Oh, that was a terrible start. But yeah, you take damage from bubbles, because that makes sense. There are a shocking amount of Nintendo games, well, NES games, where, yeah, you take damage from bubbles. Alright, so I think I go up. It's all in the timing. So I think if I hop this, and I fall right down here. Yep, there's a... Oh! Yeah, there's a collectible there that I got when I dropped down. But we also need to grab this key. Because this level is the, like, the mysterious, dungeon level. Because there's gates you gotta unlock and whatnot. Yeah. I mean, this whole game is an homage to it. Oh, shut up, Angel. I had a shower recently. Leave me alone. But yeah, this whole game, this whole series is an homage to bad 80s and 90s games. But like I said, they built it to be completely fair, so when you die, it's your fault. Which, man... Okay. I'm doing a lot better this time around, though, just because we don't have that little darkness filter. Oh. Yeah, I could have dodged that better. Alright, this pattern, I can almost always get it down first shot. Now the reason that part mattered is because over here, it's the same thing, but there's death blocks at the bottom, so you don't want to fall. Well, okay, those aren't death blocks, those are just spikes, because I'm playing on normal mode, I think. If I was playing on any mode higher than this, those would be death blocks and they would kill me immediately. However, now everything will kill me immediately because I've only got 1 health. Okay. These friggin' bubbles, man. So, for some reason, I find it easier to play this game with the D-pad than with the joystick. I don't know what it is. Something about it just feels more secure to me. I don't... Okay, so there's... If I had a different character unlocked, I could go through there, but I don't, and I'm not coming back after I beat this level, so I'm not going to worry about it. Needed that. Didn't need that, but I got it anyway. Like I said, point of pride. We need this key, though. So, in the original version of this game, that run was a lot harder, but it's... Because this is the second version, there's spots where it's a lot easier. Like, if I showed y'all the original game, you'd understand what I'm getting at, but... Oh... Yeah, this spot's a pain. Ah! Screwed it up. So, I have to shoot that circle, and then run over that, like, underneath that. It's definitely a bit of a trick. Not the worst spot in the game, but definitely an annoying one. I'm too awesome to lose. Thank you! On. Off. Okay. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the time here, too, because, like I said, at some point, we're gonna have to do an intermission. So, I need to go here. You can run up through this first cycle. Like, it's not impossible, but I usually go second or third cycle. So we're doing third cycle this time, just because I wanted to grab that collectible. Gotta wait for that guy. Yeah, this version of the game, oh my god, this spot in the original version of the game used to piss me off so much. Because, well, it didn't look like this. The original version of this spot in the game, it was nigh impossible to make it through hitless. Here, a lot easier. Alright, and right here's another spot where if I had a different character I could go through, but I don't, so we're just gonna not worry about it. I've never been a fan of, like, auto-fly sections in games, but, well, just gonna have to live with it. I will look in a second. I can't, like... Oh, wait, I can pause. Yeah, he did! He enraged me with this game! Like... This is one of the few games that actually got me cursing out loud while I was playing it, and I don't usually do that. Like, so this is actually a reference to a really old, crappy monster movie called The Giant Claw. I don't recommend watching it. It's not that good. But first shot. Not, well, one death. I mean, I could have avoided it, but. We're not trying to do a deathless run, so no biggie. What'll it be next, guys? Next color. First one to say it gets it. Yeah, shush. Red, huh? Okay. We're doing all of the harder ones first. I think this is the hardest of the pre-final boss levels, I guess. I mean, it's not too bad. Like, I was having a tough time with it the other day, but I'm doing better this time around. I hate this thing. There we go. I hate that one just because it's in a really inopportune spot, but the rest of them aren't that bad. My cursing is funny? Oh, hush. And yes, yes it is. That's just a straight up reference to Doom. There's, like, there are so many references in this game when you actually, like, start looking at it and knowing a lot of them. Wow, there's references when you know them. Pro tip. No, what I'm trying to get at is, like, there's a lot of references to older series and some new ones here too. But, I don't know a good chunk of them, to be perfectly honest. Okay, this spot is a pain. I can never get through it without taking a hit. I took 2 hits, that's actually even worse. However, my favorite part of the game is coming up right here. This shark, you get to ride this shark, and it shoots lasers. Like, come on. Come on, I mean, I will never get over this. Every time I play it, this one spot just makes me smile. Yeah, yep, there's a flaming shark you can ride. It's brilliant. Alright, can wow, I really did not time that jump well. I love that there's flaming skulls because we're in hell. Oop! Almost cooked my head there. Alright, I'm gonna go back this way though, because this is where the E is for some reason. And there's a pickle. So there's a lot of references to the Angry Video Game Nerd's actual show. That pickle is one of them. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. Is necessary for... Yes, exactly! It's a small victory to help you cope with the rest of this crap. I mean, like I said, I'm playing on a normal mode, so a lot of these levels aren't as hard as they would usually be. But that doesn't mean they're not cheap sometimes. I don't even know why I took a hit there, but okay. Okay. We're back on track. We're doing okay. I didn't really need to grab that beer, but whatever. Yeah, beer is health in this game. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, we're at a pretty good pace here. Let's see. Let's see if we can maintain this, eh? Alright. Oh, that was a bad jump. That was a very, very bad jump. But we are almost to the end of this level, I believe. I could be wrong. Yep, okay. Now we get to fight Satan. Because this is just something that happens in his life. The hardest part of this boss isn't even dodging the boss, it's dodging the spikes. But hey, first shot. I didn't realize we did that deathless. Cool. Honestly, for a game designed to spark rage, I haven't been raging yet. What'll it be next? So we got gray, pink, green, or blue. Gray, pink, green, or blue. Someone gotta pick a color here. First try, yeah. Blue. Okay, okay. Aw, man, see, this spot's annoying, because, like, if I had a different character unlocked, I'd be able to shoot through that wall and I wouldn't have had to take the first hit there. But, whatevs. Oh, and I'd be able to take care of this guy easier, too. Yeah, this level's a lot easier with a certain character unlocked that I haven't gotten yet, because we haven't played the stage. But, I mean, it's not undoable. I mean, you can beat this game without unlocking any other character. I actually typically only unlock one. And he's not mandatory. He just makes the final boss a little simpler. And when I say simple, I do not mean simple. It's still a pain. Oh. Well, that was unnecessary. I have a very hard time just getting through this one small section. Like, the majority of my deaths on this level are usually right in this little corner because I get stun locked. And it's not even a proper How am I standing on this? Okay, there we go. But yeah, this one section, I always have a problem with getting wounded. Gotta clean my glasses. Speedrun tech, yeah. I mean, like, I do have some strategies for getting through parts of this game faster, but most of them are not in this section of the game. Like with this section of the... No, I don't want to be back here. Oh. Oh my... Yeah, the next checkpoint was literally right there. These freaking birds, man. Yeah, but I have strategies for getting through the game a little faster. It's just they take place in the second part of the game, not this one. And they're... Alright. Can I hit the next checkpoint before I die, though? Please let me get the checkpoint. Okay. Where did I buy this game? I got it on Steam, actually. You can get all three games on Steam, but I recommend getting this version rather than the other ones, just because this has all of them, and it's actually got like better, not better controls, but like better responsiveness. So when you jump, you actually jump. Because in the original game, the controls were a little slippery, and sometimes you just genuinely would not jump. It was weird. Oh, this freaking... Get up the ladder. Okay. Yeah, Rudolph there. Alright. So, the only reason I don't like this section of the stage is just because it's slippery. Like, that's the one thing I never like in games. Just when... you stop moving, but you don't stop moving, if that makes sense. On the bright side, I've found out that you can actually cancel the slide if you just jump. I don't know if that's an intentional feature or not, but they didn't remove it from the first version of this game to the second, so I'm just going to take it as intentional. Ah! I did mean to jump down here. I didn't mean to die. Because there's an item I can... or not an item, but one of the collectibles down here. So, auto shoot, I have it turned on just because I don't want to destroy my thumbs, but I actually have a turbo controller. I just couldn't find the little piece to plug it into my computer was the problem. Otherwise, I would actually be using that for this playthrough. Oh well, though. I mean, you can't win them all. There. Don't have to even break that thing. I can just grab that real quick. So, I don't have a hard time getting through this level for the most part. I mean, there's some spots where it's a little annoying, but most of it's pretty decent. Oh, I hate those birds, man. They're not the worst enemy in this game, but they are certainly annoying. Oh, we're coming up on something that I'm pretty sure puts me on the naughty list. You get to kill Santa. As revenge for all of the crappy Christmas presents the nerd's apparently gotten in his life, you get to kill Santa. And ride him as a sled! This is terrible. Yeah, the first time I played this, I didn't have words. I mean, what are you supposed to say? Like, riding Santa down a hill. And then you get to fight the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. Honestly, they're not too difficult. They can be annoying, because, like, it's one damage bar on the side there, but they all do have a separate amount of hits. So there is going to be a spot that might happen where I might end up... Yeah, okay. I killed 2 of them, and then, like, the other took a little second longer there. But yeah, yippee! 5 deaths on that level, that's not bad. Alright, green, pink, or gray? First one to pick gets it. That's the rule. Also, if y'all may notice, my previous streams are no longer on the channel. I didn't know that Twitch got rid of them after 7 days, so we'll do great. But that just means I'm gonna have to finally get around to editing and uploading re-uploading the streams, because I do have them all filmed, and God, I hope I'm recording this. You know what? I'm gonna check. Can I check, please? I'm gonna... Okay. I'm just gonna hop out for a sec just because I don't remember if I'm recording. And if I'm not recording, I'm gonna be so ticked. Options. Full screen. No. Stop recording. Okay, I am recording. Okay. Like I said, I didn't remember if I was recording or not. But, yes, I'm gonna re-upload all of the streams onto YouTube, so they're not on the channel temporarily. Well, they're not on the channel temporarily. Twitch only stores streams for 7 days, and it'll store them longer if you're an affiliate, but I'm not. So, because I've got the recording saved, I just have to edit them, and then I'll upload them on YouTube. I'm not going to do too much editing. I'm literally just going to, like, cut just all of the sound problems we had the first time we were setting up. But once I get that done, they will be re-uploaded to the YouTube channel. And you can watch past streams if you really want to, for some reason. I didn't know that Twitch did that before I started the channel, otherwise I would have been uploading sooner. So this stage isn't super difficult. There's one spot where it's a touch annoying, but, I mean, they designed this with the thought in mind that this would be the first one you play just because it's the first one in the list, so it's not super difficult. Like I said, I mean, the stage that ticks me off the most is literally just that dark stage. And there's a dark stage in the second game, which, that one doesn't tick me off as much. It's literally, it's just this first one that got me. Yeah, we don't. It'd be cool if I could make it through this hitless. I don't think I'm going to, but I think I already took a hit, honestly. Alright, grab the keg. Kegs are great. Kegs fuel all your life. And that weird little empty gap there, if I was playing on a harder difficulty, there would be a spare life there, but since I'm not, it's just an empty gap. We have infinite lives! But do we have infinite patience? Okay, this is the spot that annoys me, because, like, there's, like, one specific pixel you can stand on where you don't take damage, and it's right here. Grab this. Hop down here. Alright. So, I like to save this for the boss, because if you can use it on the boss, it does a ton of damage, because it's a screen clear item. I like to save it for the boss, but getting it there is the problem. Because there's a spot right here where there's a billion enemies that come at you, and it's a pain to get through them. But I think I cleared them, actually. Awesome! Maybe we can actually get this item to the boss and get there with the gun. Okay. I think we're actually good. I just have to dodge his cheap little attack. Like, it's barely an attack. I don't really have to... Okay. There. See, if you can bring that item to the boss, you can kill it in one shot. It's cheap, but I don't care. My phone's buzzing. It does this every stream. What do you want, phone? Leave me alone. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries, Onyx. Alright, so, we've got pink and we've got green left. Shall we do pink or green? Pink or green, guys? Come on. If you don't pick, I'm just gonna go back and forth with my eyes shut. Alright, back and forth with my eyes shut it is then. Pink! Okay. And I landed on pink anyway. Go figure. So this is the super fun happy time level. Now, there's one spot that it's like eye strain central because there's a waterfall in the background of like the whole screen. And it is so hard on your eyes. Like, I'm gonna try and get through it as quick as possible, but it's terrible. I just love how there's happy suns in every part of this level to taunt you when you die. So if I'm correct, I took a hit there. Why did I take a hit? Anyway, yeah, so, nerd from the future here. I just think that's kind of funny. I'm gonna skip his dialogue because it's mostly just like, there's a sequel. Can you believe it? And then they remastered that sequel. It's horrendous. But anyway, I need to very carefully get this. There we go. So, if I don't get the screen to scroll there right, I just drop right off the edge, so I had to be pretty careful with it. But yeah, this is the spot I was talking about. It's just hard on the eyes, man. So I'm gonna try and get through it as quick as I can. Oh. Okay. We're almost there, I swear. And I really screwed that up. Because the second you touch a log, it starts to fall, which makes it a real pain to actually get through. Gotta love the eye strain level. This is the worst one for it, too. Like, the rest of them, the background is fine, but just this spot is just terrible. I'm just waiting for a good cycle with the sun and the spikes. There we go. We're almost past the waterfall. Almost. Another pickle. I don't remember if there's a pickle at every level, but we've gotten a couple there, so that's fun. I've never had a lot of trouble with this level, and when I play it on harder difficulties where I actually have lives, I farm lives on this level. There's a spot where you can get 2 lives, and you can just exit the level and then get 2 more lives. Ah, I did not need to take that hit. But yeah, there's a spot you can just farm lives on in this level. Okay, that collectible is a pain to get. It's not impossible, but yeah, see? It's just annoying. Oh, this is not a good spot for me. I don't have to kill everything, but I'm doing it anyway just cuz. Alright, there's a spot coming up here where there's going to be a bunch of enemies. Hopefully I can get them. Oh, I think I got him. Oh, took a hit. I didn't need to. I could have had full health. Man. Ugh. Oh, I forgot I gotta go over. Oh, man. Go over like that to grab that one. Yeah, I love how some of these platforms go out the bottom of the screen. Alright, we're starting the boss with 2 health. This is not ideal. This is not what the original boss of this level was, actually. In the first version of this game, it was a giant unicorn. I don't know why they changed it, to be honest, but why not? I mean... And a perfect hitless boss fight. That was good. Thank you. We're actually getting through this one a lot quicker than I expected. We might be able to... Alright. Green level. This is the level that I turned off the flash for. So these lasers, normally they flash so much. But I turned it off just because, first off, eye strain. Second off, I don't know if anyone in the chat is sensitive to it, so just being safe. Although, unfortunately, it does make the lasers look like just a solid thing I can jump on, which no, it will kill me. Now, if I can get this glitch gremlin all the way to the end of the stage with the boss, it helps so much, but I don't know if I'll be able to. Because it is a doozy. Alright, so I can get that one. But again, it's like, you gotta have good timing. It's funny, the spots I talk about having trouble with, I'm doing decent on today, and the spots that I usually don't have any problem with, I'm sucking out. Like, what is this? Yeah, this... They definitely, they enhanced the graphics on this level, but for the most part, it's not too different in the path you go or anything. Like, they did tweak some of the other levels just a bit, but this one, for the most part, is just about identical. It is streamer pressure, yeah. So, here's the guy I was talking about unlocking. I always grab this guy. Just because when you switch to him, he can shoot through walls. Unfortunately, his shots aren't straight, and his jump is worse, and he's a little slippery. So, he is only good for one spot on the final... Like, I mean, he's good if you can play as him. I just grab him for the final boss. You'll see why. Oh jeez, don't fall. Yeah, he is. I have played this section so many times that I can actually do it without the sound cue, but I've got it turned on just so you guys can enjoy the music. You know, the last level is actually my favorite level, but it is the worst level, if that makes any sense. Like, there are so many cheap spots that it pulls on you. There's a spot where you have to jump faster than your bullet, which is not impossible. Like, they designed the game to be fully beatable, but it's annoying sometimes. And that one, if you just keep shooting, it careens you into a death block, which is kind of funny. So, if I can keep this to the final boss, it'll help way more than the glitch, actually. But I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I actually almost never make it to the final boss with this item. But I'm gonna try. Video game masochism, literally! That is exactly what this is. I mean, it's fun, but good lord sometimes. Like, I didn't need to take that hit. I'm trying not to hyper-focus too much on this. So this is the part where I don't like auto-scroll sections in games. Like, they really annoy me sometimes. But there's one last collectible in this level, and it is in a pretty annoying spot. Right there. Oh no, and I missed it. Man! Ah, the only way to get it is to die. Point of pride, I can't, like, yes, I lost that item now, which sucks, but I can't miss that, okay? Like, it's a rule. Thou shalt collect all collectibles, or something. Ugh. Taking hits I don't need to take. Oh, come on, get it! Get it! Ugh, damn it. Because, like, the problem is, it's just a little one-block hole you have to slip through. But when you're moving forward, it's such a pain. And you also have to watch out for these, but honestly, they're not the biggest problem. Okay, I can get it. I know I can get it. I've got... Jeez. Yeah, if you miss it, like if you don't slide there on the first shot, it's really tight to try and get it, but... Okay, so the boss on this level is actually the second hardest in the game for me. It's not the hardest, that would be the final boss, but this is definitely up there. Because what happens is you have to defeat those little faces around it first before you can actually start damaging the boss, which is why I like to have that screen clear item. But, oh my god, like, you have to maneuver, and they take a decent amount of hits, so it's just so annoying. I'm gonna die, I guarantee it. I hit the button. I hit the button to use the item and it didn't do it. But yeah, you gotta take out the little heads before you can actually damage the boss, which is just such a pain. Okay. I don't even care, man. Like, I'm not gonna beat the boss on this cycle, no way. Man, I should go back and I should restart the level and grab the screen clear, but it's such a nuisance for a boss. Like, and of course, yes, you can always beat the boss without using the screen clear item. I think we got a pretty good shot at getting it this cycle, but yeah, it's just, it's so much easier with it, you know? Four deaths is about what I average on this. And now the final boss, final level of the first game. We are actually right on track here. We're doing pretty good. This level is all about memorizing cycles. So, I jumped a little early there. But hey, it's the, we're on the Pride Month level, so that's pretty fun. Yeah. So this is the spot where you have to jump faster than your bullet. Now, on any other difficulty, those would be death blocks. It's nice that there's spikes here, but yeah, it's something. We're actually on a pretty good run here, though. There are people who speedran this game. Like, all I can think is, you're taking masochism to a whole nother level if you speedrun this game. It's not Dark Souls, but good lord. Oh, there's a spot I can cheese this level. Okay, so instead of hitting that checkpoint, you can go over top it. First aid June, no less, yeah. But yeah, you can just cheese that spot. I always do, just because I hate that section. But we are on a really good pace right now, actually. Normally, I don't do this well in this level. Which means the final boss is gonna really, really be a pain then, huh? It's going too good, guys. I don't know. Oh yeah, that is intentional. Oop. Yeah, this is going too good. I got a weird feeling. I don't want to jinx it, but something ain't right. I don't need to shoot right. Well, now I need to shoot, but I didn't need to shoot when I was shooting. Huh. Holy crap, normally I take at least a couple hits on that section. Wow. I was inside that. I should have died. Okay, so I'm switching to this guy. And this is gonna be the spot where I take most of my deaths. I'm using Guitar Guy here because, like I said, his shots go through everything. Now, this is where the problem is, because he gets those and you can't shoot through them without this guy. But so far, so good. I'm not getting weirded up. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. So this is the get your health back stage when he goes across like that, but this is a weirdly good run. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get him first shot here, just because that's not how things go. But this is actually a pretty decent run. Okay, now he drops the second one. And it gets not impossible to dodge, but oh, yeah, we're losing it. If I could just hit him, that would be great. Wait, we might actually beat him first shot. No way. No way. The other day when I played this, 50 deaths on this level. First shot. What? No way. Holy smokes. No way. I just got in on the zone there, I guess. I can't skip the credits, so we're gonna have to wait a bit to get to the second game, but no way. That was good. That was really good. I did! I don't know what happened there. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a second... It was either gonna be I would get it on the second one or the 35th one, but... Wow. Okay. We're cruising. Let's see how many deaths it was. Total deaths, 23. Wow. Yeah, that's chopped, like... That's like not even a quarter of the deaths I got the other time I played this, recently. So, excuse me. We get to do the second game now. Okay. Yeah. I've had it happen where I've run a little too quick right at the start and I've taken damage from that. I didn't know you could. I thought it was just, like, tutorial enemy, but no. Like, that one can damage you if you run a little too quick. So this is the one I was talking about when I was mentioning those glitches earlier. You can't do those glitches in this version anymore, because I guess they fixed them, which no big deal, but I love glitches, man. Like, it's really fun to perform a good glitch properly. So, in this version, we can wall jump, which is nice. I walked a little too far there. The wall jump is nice until you get stuck in a circle of wall jumping because you missed it and you just can't get it. I'm saving these bombs. I'm saving these bombs for right here because what you can do here, instead of shooting him, if you keep the bombs... oh, I don't have the bombs! I grabbed the keg. Oops. Well, normally, if you have the bombs there, you can just blow them up immediately, but I didn't realize I grabbed the keg. My bad. So, you see how he did that little slide when he landed on the plunger there? If you do it right in one of the board game levels in this game, in the previous version of it, not this one, but the previous version, if you do it right, you can slide off of it, and then the explosions will knock you back through the entire game. It's so funny. But, I have a specific way I play through these levels, because you don't have a specific way you have to play them, but there's a path I almost always take. So you're gonna see it here. Yeah, I screwed that up. I was supposed to walk off the edge and I stopped a little short. But yeah, there's a reason I take a certain path, because in this game... Well, in the first game, you could unlock that gun, but it wasn't really an unlock, you could just use it temporarily. In this game, when you unlock stuff, you do get to keep it. So there's a path I take to grab every collectible first, before, like, getting into the boss stages or whatever. And there's actually two endings to this game, one if you grab all the collectibles and one if you don't, which is kind of funny. Because if you beat the game without grabbing all of his stuff, he's like, hey asshole, go back and grab my stuff. This is the bad ending. I can usually get through this level hitless. I'm not playing it particularly well today, but that's because we're just hanging out. We're just having fun. I love the soundtrack in this game, though. Like, it's so fun. Oh yeah, there's a bottle there you cannot get. I don't know why they added that. Just to mock you, I guess. You can get that one, but... It's more likely you'll take damage than you'll actually get it. So this is the first item, the punch. You can break bricks with it. Brown bricks. But yeah, deathless run on that, that's pretty good. So there are, I think, 3 auto-scroll levels in the second game here, none of which I'm a fan of. So now we go to Japan to watch Godzilla fight Gamera in the background, I guess. Well, legally distinct Godzilla. We call him Kingzilla. So the other reason why I turned off flashing lights is this second half of the game has a lot more of them than the first. But, I mean, alright, so grab the checkpoint here. I'm going to do an intentional death. Well, yeah, of course he wants to. I mean, what do you expect? But right here, I'm going to die intentionally because it's faster to... Well, not there. I died a little early there. But there's an item you can grab there, and then you can go back through the level. It's faster just to die because you do keep the item. Yeah. Because, like, I could go back all the way through, but it is faster to just die here. Well, I mean, it's fastest to just run over the top, but you get the idea. So in the background there, it used to actually be just legitimately just King Kong fighting Godzilla, but they changed it. Now, I don't know why they changed it, because both King Kong and Godzilla are old enough to be in public domain, so they really didn't have to worry about copyright, but oh well. Their choice, their prerogative. It's sometimes really hard to see what's going on in this stage, though, just because the background is so busy. There. But, there you go. There's 2 auto-scroll levels in this section. There's 1 auto-scroll level in the sewage system, because there's a sewage system. And then there's 1 auto-scroll in that one. So, I don't need to grab this item. Like, you do need it to get the good ending, but it honestly, the only reason you would grab it is if you would want to do charged shots, but since I've got auto fire on, charged shots are completely irrelevant. And I never use charged shots anyway, because, like, you're just wasting time to charge it up and do just a little extra damage. Like, it's not worth it. I'm gonna die here, actually. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, see that spot, you can get to it when there isn't the water all the way up, but it's really annoying. And I believe this is also the level up. Ah, come on. But like I said, you do still keep that unlocked, so I don't actually have to go back for it, which is nice. What the hell was I saying? Okay, so this is the level that I turned off screen shake for, because this, Mr. Bioshock over here, I don't remember the name of it right now. Like, I know what they're called, but I don't remember. Anyway, those guys, when they walk, they shake the screen. So when you're in, like, a very tight parkour section, it's a pain. And over here, I have to stand right here, because otherwise those will kill me. But we are coming up close on the time that somebody is supposed to view the house here, so I think what we might have to do is just beat this level, and then we might have to go into intermission. Because I'm not sure the exact time they'll get here. Their appointment is at 3:15. I don't know if they're going to get here, like, immediately on time or not. Because sometimes people do, and then sometimes people are, like, late. But ideally, the intermission shouldn't last too long. Ideally. In a perfect world, those fish would not have been there. There we go. Oh, in the perfect world, this fish, he tried to kill me. So, that little section underneath here, there's a cartridge I need to grab. And it is one of it's not the most annoying one to grab, but dear God, is it up there. Because you have to swim all the way there and grab it, and you have to swim all the way back and just barely touch that checkpoint. You can do it one cycle, but I have a really hard time, so I'm gonna two-cycle it. But we're actually coming up on the end of the level here, so we'll be doing an intermission soon. I don't know why, but the Cacodemon in the first game seemed way more of a threat than this one does. Like, that one's a little easier to actually take care of. There we go. Maybe I can squeak out one more level. Let's find out. Oh, also, you may have noticed I'm a little shorter on camera than usual. Normally I've got a pillow I'm sitting on, but I had to put it away because we're showing the house, and it makes the chair look terrible. These levels, though, are my absolute favorite. Just because of their gimmick. Because the whole focus of these levels is old black and white movies, and the way that they actually incorporate the transition from black and white to color TV in the level. Yeah, that was not good. But they do incorporate how TV transitioned from black and white to color, and it's really neat because this stage is full black and white, and then the next one is partially color, and then the last one is full color, which that's just cool, isn't it? All right. Oh, I forgot those spots fall. But if you notice, those little exclamation blocks that were showing up when I walked, those don't show up normally. It's because I grabbed one of the items that lets me see hidden blocks and items. It's not cheaty. Like, I know it sounds super cheaty, but it is balanced. Yeah. Alright, check out the window. I don't see nobody yet. This spot is mildly annoying just because of the ghosts, but for the most part, it's okay. Ugh, my thumb's starting to hurt. Because, like, I use the D-pad just because it's what I'm most comfortable with, but comfort being a relative term, I'm comfortable playing the game with it. It's uncomfortable, like, for my thumb. So this is the last item, which is the glide cape. Super, super helpful. Because when you can use it to slow a fall, like, just to make sure you don't screw it up. Or, yeah. Sorry, it's mostly for gliding. You can also use it to slow a fall. I screwed that up bad. I don't see nobody. Oh, goodness. Are they here? Alright, I'm gonna switch it to intermission because the people are here, so I have to go for a little bit. This is the only way to get out of full screen. There we go. Anyway, intermission! Oh, this is the wrong intermission screen, but whatever. I'll be back in a bit, guys. And we're back. Hello. I gotta fix my camera again. Alright. I ran up the stairs. Not my best move. Alright, I'm just gonna shoot a message in the chat. If my keyboard will work. Oh, I got pounding in the back of my head here. That's what I get for running up the stairs, I suppose. Alright. I'm just gonna shoot some messages out. Wow, I got like, my head is really pounding here. Oh my goodness. I don't know why my head is pounding so much here. I went up the stairs and that was it. Like, I'm not out of breath or anything, it's just my head's pounding. Weird. Alright, well, I see some people left while I was gone. Totally cool. Totally cool. I don't know why that's doing that. I thought that was... yeah, whatever. Okay. So, I suppose my question is, for anyone here, if you can still hear the game and everything, if it's all good. I gotta load back in. Alright. Can we get some signs of life in the chat? Alright, we got one person who's alive. Hi, Mom. I'm just throwing messages out, I guess. Well, alright. I'm gonna go back to playing. Whoever's here is here. Whoever's not is not. I'm just gonna yap all the same. And I missed an item somehow. Did I get them all here? Yeah. I got them all there. Oh, okay. Well, I missed one in here. And I didn't even finish the level. That might be why. Because I had to run out. But I did get the cape, so that's good. I don't need to go back and grab the collectibles I already got, which is nice. Because, like, in the other game, if you grab a couple collectibles and then jump out, it doesn't save that you grabbed them. But in this game it does, which is very, very nice. Very nice. I love that you can punch bats. That's just funny to me. Hippity happening. I took a hit I didn't need to. I think I was like at the end of the level too when I had to run. That sucks. The other downside about these invisible blocks is it makes you go the long route. Because if they weren't here, it could just jump up through and skip a chunk there. Oh well, not a big deal. Oh, now I'm getting out of breath. Good lord. My body's doing everything backward today. Oh, hello, spirits. This... I know, it is! I mean, like, there's certain levels where they're a little more egregious, but I don't even know what I hit there. I legitimately don't know what did damage to me there. That was weird. Man, we had more people in the chat earlier, now they're gone. I gotta start writing eulogies. Oh, these friggin' bats. Ah, these friggin' bats. You know what? It's funny, because normally I get way more ticked off with this game, but I've been having such a good run with it today that I'm pretty chill. Now the only problem with... oh, I don't know how I didn't take a hit there. Well, that was just poor. Ah, well, that was just not good. Oh my goodness. This one spike ball is gonna be the death of me. So right at the end of the level there, like right at the edge of that tiny little cliff, there was one more collectible. I just missed it because it's really easy to miss. It's not the worst offender for that though. Like there's one other collectible in a further level that it's so easy to miss it. But since we're playing it, since I'm playing with oh, what? I think I lost another person in the chat. What happened? Ah! Oh no! What happened to everybody? Like, we had like 6 people, and now we got 1. I know you're here still. I'm just confused on what happened. Like, yeah, well, I'll just continue on as if everything's fine. Get through these horrible auto-scroll levels. Oh my goodness. The auto-scroll levels are just the worst. Because you have to move at a set pace, but no. This level, it's auto-scroll and conveyor belts. Just to make it really annoying. But I have the glide cape at least, which makes it a little easier. Oh, hello again, Onyx. Can you send out an alert? I mean, oh crap. Oh, okay, that's tough. Oh my goodness, why am I missing them? I mean, the only alert I can really do is, like how I did with the chat there, and I can like bug people in Discord if I know them on Discord, but for the most part I can't really, like, there's no thing I can really click to tell people I'm back, which is unfortunate. I hate that thing. There's certain enemies in this level that just make it so much more annoying, and that's one of them. But at least there's only a couple auto-scroll levels in this game. And I'm gonna try and knock those out as quick as I can because... ugh. So, I thought it was just gonna be like 1 car that showed up. 3 cars showed up for the viewing. I don't know if it was just one family or what, but 3 cars. Like, that's a way more than I expected. Okay. But yeah, like I said, the most annoying part of this is just, it's an auto-scroll, it's parkour, and it's moving platforms. Whoever programmed this level was a sadist. And I missed the platform. Lots of people. Yeah, 3 cars. I thought it was just gonna be 1. Like, I think those cars were like, all of them were full. Okay, I gotta make this jump. I lost the bombs from the start of the level, which that is rough, because every second level with each world, I suppose, you gotta fight this guy, and it's just, like, it's better to just have the bombs. Oh, this is not my best at all. Oh, why did I... Normally I kill him a lot faster than that. I don't know what that was. That was terrible. One death, though. Now my wire's getting wrapped around my mic. So, like I said, I'm just getting rid of the auto-scrolls first, because they're so annoying, man. So, gotta love, Lieutenant Tanuki here. This level, like, I can turn flash off, but there's a lot of flash anyway, just because there's a lot of, enemies to defeat, and they all explode when you defeat them, so... Eek. Oh yeah, there's Totoro, I forgot. Totoro's got a cameo in this game. Well, technically it's Scrotoro, but whatever. Get that. There is one more collectible, but it's at the very end of this level, and if you kill Totoro too fast, you can't grab it. So I gotta be careful. This isn't... I think this is one of the okayer auto-scrolls. Like, I don't like it because it's an auto-scroll, but it's definitely not the worst one. I'm sorry for all the flashing. Okay, so this is the spot where you gotta, like, be careful. Because he just comes in and he wails on you. But the collectible is up here, so I have to... Oh, well, I don't need to be behind him, but... I managed to get it first shot here, which is good. Normally it's a pain. So... it's 2 more auto-scroll levels. The last one is the worst one. Well, the last one I'm going to show you guys. Because, this auto-scroll... well, this level isn't the auto-scroll, it's the level after this one. It's okay. I mean, it's not great, but... like I said, that's just my preference. I don't like auto-scrolls. And you have to be careful with this kelp, because it is electrified. So... because I have the flash turned off, I don't get to see the, like, pre-electric warning. Which is really a pain, because if you time it wrong, you take a hit. And I'm on my last hit. Ah! That was poor. And I took a hit. Yeah, if I had the flash on, I'd be able to see when these are electrified, but I don't. And it's such a minute difference in color between when it is electrified and when it isn't. Ah, it's a pain. But also, hello! Good to see you in the chat. I don't even know why I walked. Every time, that kelp right there, every single time it gets me. This one doesn't usually get me, but that one, every freaking time. And this is not a hard section either. Like, dare I say this is one of the easier jumping block areas. There's one further in this level that's much worse. And it was way worse in the original game. Not here, because they changed the whole game to be a little easier, but it was still pretty bad. Ah, these fish. This is what happens when you flush them, kids. Don't flush your fish. Have a proper funeral. Okay. You can't jump over that spot. Usually. I don't know how I did it there, but usually you can't jump over that spot. The way you get past it is you walk. And he makes a comment on it. I just find that a little funny. Oh, I actually have to go up here to grab this one. Like I said, I don't need to grab these collectibles. It's just like, it's just a point to have them. Alright, need to... not this day, not this way, not this way, not this day. That didn't come out good at all. Yeah. There's a ton of reference. Spikes, man. Spikes. There's a ton of references in this game. In fact, you might like the final boss in this section of the game. Oh! Forgot about that. Yeah. I have to crouch right here. Oh, did not need to take a hit there. Don't need to take a hit here. Ugh. Yeah, there's some spots where it's a little questionable. These fish. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get through here, because there's no good way, but I'm trying to figure out the way with the least amount of hits, because... oh. No! Ah! Oh, shite. Well, anyway, that off switch, I just turned off all of these horrible bits of electric kelp, so I can walk through them now and they won't actually hurt me, which is good. Oh, piranhas, man. Okay, this fish, I genuinely think is glitched, because he will always squeeze through that spot, every single time. And I don't know why. But anyway. We are almost to the end of this stage. We just have to fight another one of those second stage mini-bosses. And of course, because, well, it's the nerd, it's a turd clone of himself that you have to fight. There we go. There's some goofy stuff in this game. Yeah. Well, that is from an episode he did. He's done a couple episodes where he's needed to play 2-player games, but he doesn't have, like, a second player, so turd clone. Okay, this is the second to last auto-scroll. And it's not even really an auto-scroll, it's just there's a death wall coming and you have to go really quickly. So I don't know if you can count this as an auto-scroll, but I'm gonna count it. Oh god, yep. Yeah, this level, you go through it too quick, you die. You go through it not quick enough, you die. There's a pace you gotta keep. Ugh, and of course this is not including if you try to get all the collectibles like I'm doing. And because of where I'm sitting, if I was sitting a little higher, my screen would be a bit brighter, but it's very dark for me. Ugh, it'd be nice if it was a brighter screen. Oh, I was in trouble there. But I did not die because I'm built different. Oh, uh-oh. Yep. I saw that one coming. There's a collectible right on the edge of that previous screen. It's a real pain to get if you're not on pace. I think I can get it now, though. Yeah. No! Oh! You got to be quick! Oh, this doesn't bode well. Oh, no. Okay. There is one more collectible I have to get, and I don't remember where it's sitting. Oh, that's where it's sitting. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, there's tons of references in this game to other games and stuff that he's talked about. So, let's see here. I'm gonna save all of the boss stages for last. This section is based off of the movie, because of course he had a movie. And the movie, I think, is free on Amazon right now. It's also on Steam for some reason. But, yeah, so I need to time this. But yeah, the movie, he does end up getting taken to Area 52. All I'm gonna say is, if you like really bad, funny B-movies, give it a watch. So there's a section coming up here where having the cape does help a ton. So these guys here, they used to be E.T. Now they're just, I fucked up. Aw, man. Okay, there's a reason I killed myself there. I will show you. First off, because I needed to grab that cartridge. Second off, instead of doing the gravity inverting parkour it wanted me to do, you can just do that. Yeah, definitely give it a watch. It's a really fun movie. Like, if nothing else, it is a fun movie. Oh, this part, the first time I played this game, I had, I think, 60 some odd deaths on that spot alone. But here we different. We built different. We doing good in here. I wouldn't have had that one death if I didn't screw up. But that's on me. Like I said, I mean, this game... Okay, this is the last auto-scroll level, and you can already see why this is my least favorite. Like, horizontal auto-scrolls? Okay, terrible, but I understand the vision. This is not okay! Vertical auto-scroll levels are... Well, there's a reason you don't see them in games. Not anymore. If you play Contra, they have some, but... Oh, this is... I never liked this level. Oh, boy. So the other part is I'm not just, like, sliding down the wall. I have to hold the same direction. Like, if I'm on the left wall, I have to hold the left, like, movement, or you just slide down faster. Because, like, if I don't, I slide down at that speed. Which is not good. Not at all. So... Oh my goodness. I probably didn't need to take that hit there, but I just wanted to demonstrate the wall, I guess. Demonstrate the wall? What kind of phrase even is that? Okay. This spot is a pain, and normally I die because it's easier to do it. It's easier to do it because there's just a pause before it starts, and you're able to run through there quicker. You can do it deathless. You can grab every collectible and do this game deathless. I've done it. It's terrible. Like, anything I show you guys that I struggle with, keep in mind, you can do this without taking a single hit. But boy, is it a pain. Oh, I'm gonna lose a mini boss fight. Come on, that's just insulting. Like, losing a boss fight, there's some dignity. But losing a mini-boss... Oh. There we go. Okay. Now, the last level in this section of the game is interesting. I don't hate it, but it is... Well, I mean, the title is why of this level, so... Well, title, level name. So, as you can see, every time you jump, it changes your gravity. And I can't hit this thing, why can't I? There we go. Yeah, so there's some sections here where you really gotta be careful where you jump or you take a bunch of hits like that. Oh my goodness. Alright. I think we were a little more locked in on the previous game. Because I get a little too excited and then I want to jump early and then it kills me. Okay, on, off. Let's not walk onto the death block, actually. That would be inconvenient. Alright, this section, it's just spikes. In harder game modes, it is death blocks, but here they might as well be the same because I've got no health. Let's see if I can make it back out without dying. No guarantees. Because sometimes I've found you can... Ah! Well, I got the thing anyway, so whatever. But I've found that sometimes this controller will actually stick. So I'll be walking and then I'll stop, but it'll keep going. And then I've also... Look at me here, I'm getting distracted. But sometimes this controller sticks because it's pretty old. And then the other problem is sometimes you'll walk slightly too close to a wall and it'll make you slide down it instead of just, like, falling. So you'll get stuck on a wall and then a laser will get you. Which is not good. So the gun I have now, I get to keep this. It's just a stronger version of the little pea shooter I had before. So I grabbed this before fighting any of the bosses for obvious reasons. Why fight a boss with a weak gun when... Oh, I did not mean to run through that portal. Okay, well. So, I gotta be careful where I land outside that one. Screwed it up. The timing is so interesting sometimes. Because I know for a fact you can make this. There we go. It's just sometimes I don't. Alright. Grab that. I should have probably killed that enemy before jumping down, but hey. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. The portals are pretty fun though sometimes. Sometimes. Okay, here the death blocks have a very weird hitbox because I've noticed if you're on the corner, it'll hit you. Which it shouldn't. There we go. So the save I have isn't on this computer, but on my laptop. But I have a save on my laptop where I have done this deathless. But yeah, it was hard. So we get to fight Dark Invader, legally distinct Darth Vader. He's not too difficult of a boss, to be honest. I mean, he hits himself with his own rockets, which is pretty funny. He also turns into a giant scorpion, because that makes sense. But yeah, like, this is the one and only boss that can actually defeat itself. And he just did it. And he's stuck? That was weird. We had a little glitch there. Oh yeah, like a Dalek. Yeah. So that was weird. That was an interesting little glitch there. I've never had that happen. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is... What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat a couple bosses. Cat 209, another reference. This is not the hardest boss, but it's certainly annoying because you can die in a really dumb way like that. What I've found is you just gotta lay into it and give it as many hits as you can before it starts shooting. And then you've gotta be very careful with the parkour. Well, not parkour, I wouldn't even call it that, but you gotta be careful with where you're standing because, yeah, it's stupid to dodge. Kitty with your machine guns, yeah. It's a reference to Ed 209 off of RoboCop. So, there's that boss. And up next, I'm gonna do the sewer boss. I'm saving my favorite two worlds for last here. So, we get to fight a couple of these guys. Not only Battletoads. This is a double reference, because, well, you'll see. I didn't really need to take that hit. Okay. I'm gonna stand here, and you're gonna see why. So we get the last part of this battle. Like, yeah, you can shoot him and get rid of him, but it's so much funnier to just let him do that. I will lose time on every run of this just to see that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we are down to my last, the last two worlds here, which are my favorites. So I'm gonna do this one first, and then I'll go do the other world. Ah, Crossfire. You can get this board game on Amazon. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to count this level when I was talking about the auto-scroll levels. I always forget this one, because, like, I get caught up. Crossfire! Nah, but honestly, like, this is... The music in this level and the just utter batshit insanity of it distracts me enough to make me not hate it for being an auto-scroller. Alright, so there is one more collectible, and it is right down there. I hate getting this one. But I managed to get it, and if I can hit the checkpoint, I won't have to do it again. Okay. I think that's the first time I've gotten that collectible. Well, it's not the first time I've gotten it without taking a hit, but jeez, is it difficult. Anyway, we get to shoot Board James now. I wish he'd been a boss. Like, instead of being a mini-boss, it would have been so cool if he'd been a boss. Yeah, well, Mike and Bootsy are dead there too. Like, honestly, wasted potential, but it's his game, I can't tell him what to do. Alright, so if I'm correct, yep, okay, so, oop, I didn't mean to go back in the level, but I unlocked a skin, because there's a couple skins you can unlock in this game, and it's Board James, so I can play as him for the rest of the game. Which I find immensely funny for no discernible reason, really. I love that the gun he has is, it's the little launcher from Crossfire. So that's fun. Oh, I jumped and he didn't jump. This feels like an omen. But the main reason I like his levels, aside from the whole appearance and the music of it, is because everything is specifically like game blocks or places or whatever, it makes it easy to figure out where things are going to hit. So it's easier to dodge stuff for the most part. But yeah, it's just a very stylish level overall. Well, group of levels. I just hate these little flying things. The sorry pieces. Because they're so annoying sometimes. They make a reappearance in the absolute final level of the game, and oh my goodness, they're something else. So, this is the level I was talking about earlier when I mentioned that there's a glitch you can perform in the older version of this game. So if you just buy the second game on Steam, not the deluxe pack, if you beat the level and you get to this stage, like this part of the level, what you can do is you can actually skip the loops that it tries to put you through. So here's one. If you jump, you can, I didn't manage to do it, but you can jump through those and skip them. And if you skip all of them and then land on the very edge of the plunger at the end of the level, so like not top center, just on the absolute edge of it, like right like that, you can fall off. If you do that after jumping through those loops in the older version of this game, it'll send you flying backwards through the little stage. It's really funny. I think I've got it recorded. But it's a little bit of a tough glitch to pull off. Not impossible, though. Ah, Mr. Bucket! Who could forget Mr. Bucket? I love that, like, again, this is one of the games where you can decide which order of levels you do, but I believe this one was supposed to be like the sort of first boss, so you can beat him one cycle almost every time, even without the gun. Well, without the good gun. So now, my favorite levels! So the first one was black and white, and now we get the semi-black and white, semi-color level, which is, it's an interesting gimmick how they do it. Because you have to turn the color on to unlock certain platforms, which I think is just really neat game design. Now, normally, when the flash is on, the screen does flicker between black and white and color, but I turned the flash off for obvious reasons, because we don't want anybody having a seizure. Ah, that was poor timing on my part. Oh, that was even worse timing, and this is the worst timing of all. Wow, that did not do good there. Alright, so I normally try to time it so that way the spikes and the flame go up at the same time in that little spot, so I can just squeeze on through here. tank the hits from the bats because there's a checkpoint here, so no big deal. And then since I got the, I don't know why I kept running. But since I got the, what do you call it? The, I don't know, the let you see hidden items item, it just puts a whole little walkway underneath this section. So instead of having to do the parkour while the time's running out, I can just skip it. This is stuff that normally you won't find on a first playthrough, so it is still fair, but since I've played it a billion times now, I just grab it. Because I'm gonna make my life easier. Ain't no reason to make my life more stressful than it has to be. Come on, get in there, get in there, get in there! Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna take, yep. I hate that spot. I hate that spot so much. Because, like, there's only... Oh my god, it's such a pain to jump in there, and then you gotta worry about everything else once you're out. Okay. I know there's a checkpoint up here. If I can just get to it without hitting the saws, I should be okay. There we go. Heal up, and now I gotta fight this guy again. If I'd managed to keep the bombs, I would just be able to, like, get past him real quick, but... I hate this guy. Oop. I don't have to turn on the color to get that thing, but it's just fun. Alright, so now for the last level, and this one, again, it's not an auto-scroll, but it's one of those levels where you have to keep a certain pace. Alright. I also love the music in this one. Like, this is my favorite track in the game. Ugh, didn't need to take that hit. This is one of the levels that I really get caught up in focus on just because of... It's a tight level, and if you stand in one place too long, there's a high chance you'll get smushed. Oh, man. You may be wondering why I stopped there. Because I think I see... Yep, there's a cartridge down there. Oh, that's gonna be an annoying one to get. And again, I don't have to grab them. This is just an honor thing. Itch. Alright, let's see. So, I know that this is a dark stage like the previous one, but I don't hate this one as much, mainly because the field of view is a lot bigger. It's small, but I mean, at least you can have some idea of what's coming for you. I fell through the block. So I have to skip the actual... Oh, no! I have to play through it again. I have to skip that plunger there because the actual last cartridge is behind it. Which is such a cheap thing to do. So I gotta go through it again. Because I have to. That was terrible. That was a terrible start. Who the hell's playing this game? Okay, but I should be... I should be able to get through it a little easier now, I say as I take unnecessary hits. That's like the only spot in the game where it's actually worth it to use the rock. Because most of the time, like, it's designed to just arc over enemies. But that's like one of exactly 2 places in the game where you actually... you don't need to use it, but you should use it. But yeah. Ah! I knew it was there, too! I don't know what it is, though. I'm not getting, like, as steamed about this as I was the other day. And I'm doing well... I'm not particularly doing better than I was, but I'm not doing worse. Ah. I was on a roll there. Same block. I don't know why I keep dying on that specific block. Thank you for the encouragement, though. Much appreciated. Okay, I need to skip the plunger. There we go. See, it's back there for some reason. I don't know why they did that. Just to make you replay the level and wonder, where is it? How did I miss it? Okay. So, this boss is so goofy. I love this boss. That was a weird glitch. Oh, okay, it's not a glitch. It's because I turned flashing off. My bad. But yeah, normally he blinks between a bunch of specific areas. But yeah, he's a vampire werewolf. And he scoots. Ugh. It's hard to jump up on those specific spots, but it's definitely better than not. Yeah. Okay, so he was a vampire, he was a werewolf, but he's also a knight. Oh, it gets better. Oh, I don't know why I went to the right there. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're not done. We're not done. We gotta fight this ghost now. So, I don't know if I'll be able to, but I like to try and kill him near the right side of the screen, because then this zombie comes up, and he yells at it because, like, this is just getting ridiculous, but he walks away here, and if you have that zombie on the left side of the screen, it takes so long for him to run back over and grab that item, so it's best to try and kill him on the right side of the screen. Yep. Alright, so now we unlock the final stage. Well, the final stage and then the final boss of this one. There is a part 3 after this. Okay. This level is eye strain. Eye strain by design. Because if you know the Virtual Boy, that's what this level was based off of. Oh, normally I get a little more height there. I can do this level hitless. You're not going to see a hitless one today. Oh. I don't know how I did this level hitless before. It's something else. And I'm gonna, yep, saw it coming. It's very specific timing. You have to time your fall speed. Like, what kind of sick game makes you time that? So this is the one and only other section where using the rock makes sense, and it's just to kill that ninja. But for the most part, like, you never... Oh, I screwed up here. But for the most part in the game, you never need to use the rock. Like, ever. This section used to be super annoying because in the original version of this game, all of those... Every single spike you see was a death block. Oh, I'm, like, not doing good here at all. Oh, get up the wall, come on. So this is the one of the spots where having the glide cape is good, because you can do that jump blind, but it's a little easier if you, like, slow your fall with the cape. And these guys are the worst in this level. But yeah, the glide cape helps with this section so much, because if you see the spikes coming and you just kind of mistimed your jump, you can at least stall it for a second. Like that. Oh, didn't need to hit that. Oh, I was about to say, that's a new portal. I just used it. You gotta crouch there so you don't get hit, but then you can just kind of jump on up. Okay. This spot you can get through hitless, but it's really annoying to try and do. Ah! Like I said, you gotta time your fall damage. Or not your fall damage, but your falls, or you in trouble. Oh. I don't know why you fired early there. That was weird. And that was a fail. That was a poor jump overall. I don't know what it is. Like, normally I get really mad at this game, but today I've been pretty calm, I think. I hate this guy, though. Why are you not taking any... Oh, okay, there we go. He wasn't taking damage as quickly as I wanted. Okay, that goes up, that goes up. I go down. Eh. Sometimes you just gotta tank a hit because doing it the proper way is really annoying. Get out of here, ghost. This is not the worst conveyor section of the game. We actually went through that earlier, which is nice at least. But this section just hurts on a mental level, because you can get so much good stuff in this one spot, but if you screw up even a little bit, you lose it. All of it. And I'm gonna try and get rid of these enemies without, like, losing all my stuff. Okay. Oh, and there it goes. Like I said, this section just hurts on a soul level. Ugh. I think the main problem I have is just with those little flying sorry pieces and this guy at the end. Okay. Because past this point, it's not so bad, but those two spots are just such a pain. I wish I had that spread shot still, because now we gotta fight this guy again and we don't have the spread. Oh my god, there we go. But now we get to do the boss of this this game. And it's funny because the boss can cheese itself. Because there's a section where it just starts throwing out random items, and there's it's not a huge chance, it's pretty low, but there is a chance it'll throw the screen clear, which kills it. So if I'm lucky here, we might get that, and we might get a really quick kill here. Alright, get through all of this. Alright, Flowey, is that you? No. I would say it's definitely Flowey inspired, but... Okay. This is the section where it throws out random items, and there is always a chance. It's very low, but there is a chance it throws the screen wipe. And we'll take that beer, though. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's not good when he throws out those guys. I don't think we're gonna get the screen wipe item today. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, it's really bad when the Bioshock guy comes out because he can just one-shot me. Which is why I'm like, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it would be nice if we got the screen wipe. We need to stay on this side of the screen. Oh, I want that keg. And it's oh, it's baiting me. It is baiting me so badly. I'm not going over there. You can't make me, even though I want to. Oh my god. There's so much. I'm going for it. Screw it. It was a trap. I told you. I told you it was a trap. I knew it was a trap and I went for it anyway. Can't believe this crap. I don't really need to kill those guys to progress the boss fight, but I'd rather not have them around, you know? Uh-oh. This is not, going according to my plan. We only want to keep one hand active, because when both get active, it gets really difficult to dodge sometimes. Oh, we only got one beer. Okay, we got two now. Okay. Oh, it's so hard to dodge these with the magnet going, though. I didn't move. Why didn't I move? I beat this boss first try the other day, and now I'm just sucking out. This is just embarrassing. So some of these enemies we do have to kill pretty quick, like Bioshock guy there. I know his name's not Bioshock guy, but some of these enemies do track after you, which is bad, like this. Oh lord. Yeah, this is a doozy. I will look at the chat message in a sec. I swear I'm just like fighting for my life. Okay. Oh, I jumped into it. I don't... Ugh. The beers are a trap. Don't go for the beers. They're just not worth it, apparently. Okay. We just gotta... Oh, there's the screen wipe! Come on! Now that's a good ending. That is a good ending. That is a good ending. So, I know this boss is kind of nightmare fuel, but he's actually changed from the original. The original version of that boss was Death Mouthwix from the movie, which was a giant robot from, I think, the center of the Earth. Either the center of the Earth or Mount Fuji. I know he came out of Mount Fuji, I just don't remember if he was, like, all the way down or not, but, yeah. It's just kind of fun to say, too, just Death Mouthwix. Death Mouthwix. So, I'm gonna adjust my headphones here, and my glasses, because they're digging into my head. I know I'm not dehydrated. I've been drinking water this whole time. My head's just sore. But, what we're gonna do here, since, I guess we're marathoning it, we're gonna beat the last section of this game, part 3. And 37 deaths, it's not bad. And he sneaks away. I love that part. Alright, so, what I'm thinking is instead of ending at 5 like usual, we will end when we beat this part 3. So that could be a while. Alright, I'm gonna keep the Board James skin on until we unlock the next one, because I like the next one. Alright. So this section, well, this level of the game is basically a test of every single part we've done before. So it's entirely possible to do without items, like without the glide cape and everything else. but it is so much harder. So I prefer to do it with the items. You gotta do something. Okay, okay. Have fun doing your thing. Yeah. And the other part is there's collectibles in these stages too, which makes me even more neurotic about grabbing them. It's weeding. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost took a hit there. Ah, well, there's the hit. See, the problem with this spot is there's no safe place to stand. I'm expecting to die a lot on these levels, so it'll be interesting. The section of this game that gets me the most pissed off is actually coming up here, though, which is the final boss. Like, that guy, I just... You'll see why he ticks me off when we get to him, but... Alright, doing a little better here now. But yeah, the final boss of this game, it's, like I said, this game is completely fair. Anytime you die, it is your fault, but God, he just makes it feel like it's not my fault, you know? I knew I was gonna take that hit, but I wanted the item. Oh, uh-oh. I didn't want to take that hit, but oh well. Alright, another invisible section, but again, I don't mind this one as much just because it's only a small section, and again, with the much larger range of view for what you can see. Alright. Just getting through her. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I don't think I can... Nope, I gotta die to get that one. Ah! Sometimes the deaths are needless because I got a little overexcited and ran ahead where I shouldn't have. I picked up a beer and immediately got the beer revoked. Okay. Alright, so, over here, we have to skip that to get this. Now we can use this. Alright, now we can hit that checkpoint. This spot is a little bit of a pain. Especially if you miss the jump. That's fantastic. Alright. Doing good. Feeling sassy. The sass is gone. Pfft. Doing better. Feeling sassier. Whoa! Because you have to hold the jump button to jump higher on these bouncing platforms, but the problem is, if you do it at just the wrong time, it makes you glide. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh, revoked. We're doing okay now. The checkpoint was right there. I don't know why I wasn't hitting that ghost for a minute, but that was interesting. Get out of here, bozo. Now I can hit the checkpoint. Okay, so the giant claw makes a little bit of a return here. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, we're good. And again, the final collectible is behind the plunger. And that one's even more hidden, which is annoying, but we ballin'. Alright. Just checking a thing. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay. So, this is the truck level. I don't mind it being dark because the platforming isn't nearly as bad. But now we have to worry about a truck hitting us, so that's fun. The truck is an insta-kill if it gets me. But it also kills everything else on screen, which is nice. Oh, that was not good on my part. So, I want you to take note of the speed that truck is going when it drives forward. Because that truck doesn't drive the same speed backward. Ah, yeah, of course. So it drives decently quick forward. Alright, can I get to... Yeah, I gotta stop here. That truck is from a game called Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. It's on Steam right now, and it's hilarious how bad it is. Wait. Uh-oh. That was not my best move, I will say. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh! I got stuck there. That was weird. Never want to get stuck on this level, because getting stuck means death. Oh. Cheap shots. Cheap shots all around. But we are gonna beat this tonight. We're gonna beat it tonight because that's what we do. Ah, and I did it again. I don't know where the truck was. It was supposed to be there. Alright, so this is the second section of this level, in which the truck is way freaking faster, because it's going in reverse. That is a thing in Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. If you reverse the truck in that game, there's no speed limit, like no cap. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna go up here. Oh. I gotta grab the... How did I miss the first collectible? Well, now we gotta start over. Because I don't know where I missed it. Oh, that's where. That was dangerous. Gotta grab them all. Oh! Well, I thought I was ducking. I think I stood up a little early. Uh-oh. No! Oh! You get a little too excited, you get death. Never get excited. Excitement leads to death, which leads to temptation? I don't know. Oh man. Normally I'm not this bad. I'll keep saying it till I die again, but normally I'm not this bad. Uh-oh. Okay. At least we got to the checkpoint. Yeah. Excitement does equal death in this game. You see? Got excited. Got dead. The only way to live is to be so boring that the enemies won't get ya. they'll be like, wow, that guy's boring as hell. I don't even feel like killing him. That's the strategy. And I'm gonna patent that. Oh, there we go. Oh, I know what hit me. I hit the very corner of the Mario death smashy block. That's the proper term for it. Ah! I love how with Super Mario, all of those things have different names because there's thwomps and then there's thwimps, and I think thwamps was one too. Like, there's so many. For what reason? Like, you could have just called every single one of them thwomps, but they got like subtypes and different species, and where's the truck? Where's the truck? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a bunch of different names for the different things that smush you in Mario. Oh my goodness. Do I want to try and run for it? Yes, I do. I think I'm safe up here. That was almost famous last words, I feel. Oh, here goes the truck. And here goes the me! Woohoo! Yippee! And now I present to you the scariest parkour in the next game. Because you gotta do it quick! But not too quick, or you will fall and die. Ugh, almost there. Oh, I thought I didn't make that. I'm gonna be real. And I hate this spot because it makes you wait. Like, as if I'm not stressed enough from the truck. But we are almost to the end of this level, and then we get to the stairs. The staircase level. Ah, take that! That's for your bad driving! Get a license! Alright, so now we got my next skin unlocked. Rex Viper Riggs. It's just James when he was doing the concert, which I love. Like, it's so doofy. So the whole gimmick of this level is it's one screen, but you can cross over either side of the screen. You can also shoot either side of the screen too, which is neat. And it will be utilized. This... Oh! Right! That was there! You know, I'm noticing as I'm playing, my volume is going up the closer we get to the level that really makes me mad. Alright, I gotta not run into that thing, though. Oh wait, yeah, see? You can shoot the opposite way and then not die to the creature. Alright, this one is a little annoying to get because sometimes you can smack your head there. Most of the time I don't, though. Right, death blocks. You know, I gotta show you guys, like, the original versions of some of these levels, because the death blocks they put on them were something else. Like, they're bad here, but they were so much worse there. Oh no, I don't want the Wombo Ghost combo. I didn't even get to say my little quip. Sometimes you die too fast to do anything. Like I said, I'm locking in more now because these levels are definitely some of the most difficult. I thought I grabbed that. And I'll grab it again. But yeah, like some of these levels are something else. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah. Alright. Oh, no, 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 not like this. I just have to get this key and run back up and hopefully hit a checkpoint. I want that keg, but I don't want to go back down to get it. Oh, this game's stressful. Like, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you're just like running around a little area like this and everything's hunky-dory. And then the demons. Oh, did I get myself stuck? No, I didn't. But yeah, sometimes the demons. So here, we have to shoot opposite like that to get through here. Back, it was rather easy. Yeah, but sometimes, okay, so here's another spot where you have to shoot the opposite side of the screen. It's kind of fun. And I can do that. I have to be careful here, though. I'm having to use, like, all 4 dimensions of my brain for this. And that jump is scary. Ugh, and I hate that thing, because it just feels like it's gonna clop my head. Oh, man. This section is something else. Yeah, I'll take that hit. I'm thinking in 4 dimensions. I'm breathing in pi. Pi squared. Oh, I'm gonna not touch that spike. Or that one. Or these ones. Oh. And I gotta go back because the D's back there! This Medusa wants me dead. Okay. Please, thank you, I needed that checkpoint. So yeah, we get to wall climb up the opposite side of the screen, which is wild. And we gotta get that key. I hate getting this key. Ah! That's why I hate getting that key. Ah. However, this is the one spot where you can really abuse invincibility frames. Ugh. I did not like that. That was not clean. That was terrible. Utterly terrible. But we did it! We made it through. And we did it with only 4 deaths. Which is pretty good. But now's the part that's gonna take us like 4 more hours. The final boss. I hate this guy. So this is a 2-stage boss. First stage, not all that hard. I mean, this is about the gist of it. Normally I can make it through this first stage hitless. Oh, that was narrow. And I jumped right into him. But this first section isn't that difficult, usually. I didn't want to use that keg, but here we are. Okay, that was bad. That was really bad. But yeah, this boss is what's gonna be taking the most of the time for the last bit of this stream, just 'cause he's a stinker. Oh my god, the freaking carrots throw me off every time. And then sometimes he stands there just slightly too long and I end up running into him. Ugh. The carrots explode. They do damage if they hit him. but they also do damage if they hit me. Which is not what you want. Not at all. Ah, and he's got such a big health pool, too. Ah. And if he hits a carrot, he changes hop direction, which is just annoying. See, if I can get through this first section with the keg, that would be ideal, and I'm not gonna manage it, but it would be great. Ugh. Okay. Legally distinct Bugs Bunny. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. However, now we got stage 2. Ugh, I hate this stage. This is the stage that makes me very angry. So we're gonna see how this is gonna go. It should refill my health, but I wish we'd been able to keep the first keg. So now we get Contra Bunny. We have to conserve as much life as possible for this section, because there's no way to damage him when he's looking at you. The only way you can damage him is when he does this. And from what I've seen, you can't 2-cycle him. I think it forces you to do a 3-cycle. That was a weirdly good cycle. Normally I do way worse. Are we just baller today? You know, it's almost giving Cuphead. If you know what boss I'm talking about. Okay, if we can just maintain... Wow. Wow. This boss took me like 73 times to beat the other day I was playing. First try? Really? Well, now we get to lay into him. Haha. Wow, yeah, normally that takes way longer. I think we're gonna finish on schedule. Oops. Anyway, yeah, so, he's officially trapped in hell forever with the ending of the game, which I find immensely funny. Because depending on who you play as, you can send Board James to hell for eternity, you can send the nerd, you can send Rex Viper, it's kind of funny. But, yeah, wow, normally I don't beat this the first shot. We didn't beat every boss first shot, but we came really close. So that's something else. Wow. 20 deaths. 20 deaths. That's really good. Well, crap, I don't want to end now. Like, you know what? I'll go back through here and I'll grab the characters we didn't grab, because there's a couple other guys. So, nope, not this level. This level we can grab a character. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm genuinely really surprised that that went as well as it did. This was supposed to be like a rage stream. This is supposed to be like absolute agony for me, but nope. Cool. So, what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna grab those characters we missed. Which, since we're gonna be ending off the stream, I'll actually show the stage that I skipped. So, there's one stage I played ahead of time. And I did that because I wasn't sure if I could stream it on Twitch. But Since we're going to be at the end of the stream here, I think it'll be fine. I love it when you blow up an enemy, there's just like random viscera. It's kind of funny. So, there will be a section coming up here where we can get the secret character of this stage, which I don't normally grab him because honestly he doesn't have a lot of in-game use. I mean, the skeleton guy that I grabbed earlier, like, he's not mandatory for the final boss, but I use him anyway because to me he's mandatory. But, the character we're coming up on, like, the only reason you would grab him is just to find little secret areas. Other than that, like, he's got a higher jump, but his controls are slippery, so you can see why I don't like using him. He also has the only melee attack in the game, which is weird. I'm kind of screwed here, but yeah. Because every other character in this first game here, it's ranged, but he's melee, which makes him so difficult to use. Because the vast majority of times, you need to be away from the thing you're killing off. It could be interesting to try and do a run playing him, but I'm not the person who would do that. I don't have the skill, or patience, or desire. Alright, so this is the section I was talking about. So instead of going ahead, since we have this guy now, we can sneak through here, and then we climb up here, and we get Mike. So he has a lightsaber, which makes him pretty much useless most of the time. And he's got a higher jump, like way higher. But again, he's like slippery controls. So most of the time, I skip him. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot there were enemies down there. Oh yeah, I gotta go over here. But, like, he's definitely a lot more maneuverable. And then I gotta go down here. I think his attack might do more damage. I'm not certain, don't quote me on this, but I think it does do a little more damage to make up for the fact that it's a terrible, terrible melee. My thumb's getting tired. This is not too bad, not too bad at all. So, at this spot, you really do have to use someone who's ranged, but here, because of his little cheat sense, you can just break those and walk underneath. Oh, and you can hit your head off a block and not be able to go further. So you have to crouch here, even though he's tall and it technically is stabbing his head. But, what else? He almost looks like Evan. Like, for anyone who's watched Every Man Hybrid, like, you can kind of see it, right? Like, I can't unsee it now. Yeah. Huh. Weird. So, because we have cheat sense, we can walk through here, and bingo boingo, this I will be taking. Alright. To the boss we go! Because we do have to beat the boss to keep the character, unfortunately. But we've beat this boss before, we can beat him again. Oh, okay, that was a little sketch. But now we got the triple shot, which makes it way easier to take this thing out. Because we don't have to maneuver as much, we can just focus on dodging his flames. And look, see? Way easier. Like, that took nothing. Yeah, it definitely is the shirt, but I was also thinking about the terrible haircut. So, the other character is in the level I skipped, so we're gonna play through that now. This is not the level! I'm an idiot. It's this one. That was weird. Sometimes, like I said, the button sticks and I'll keep walking when I want it to stop. But yeah, you can see why I saved this for last, I guess, as a grand finale, because dear God, I know why this level was made, but why was this level made? I do love that, at least in-game, he's very disturbed by it. Like, that's funny. But we're gonna try and blast through this stage. Like I said, I beat it ahead of time. I beat it ahead of time so I wouldn't have to beat it on stream and worry about Twitch killing me, but... Boing. Ugh. I cannot dodge these things today. This is gonna be the part that takes forever. Ay, ay, ay. And this is all to get a hidden character that I don't need. We're just doing this for completionist status, I guess. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I hit it. I did not want to do that. And I hit that! I'm just having a heck of a time here. Come on, get out of here, you. Get out of here. The old craft. Yeah, I mean, like, it's based on Atari graphics because unfortunately, and I'm not even joking when I say this, there were a lot of Atari games like this. Like, a lot! So, we use this guy to use the cheat sense, break through here, and we unlock this guy. He's the BS man. So the only reason you'd get him is because he can double jump, but other than that, like, he is not worth grabbing. I am gonna grab this, though. Oh, and not walk into the spikes. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't really see much, but still, I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to push my luck. And there's Pickle. The parkour, the dodging in this section is very annoying. But I can sort of manage it. If I'd been a little quicker, I might have been able to do that one shot. If my channel gets nuked. I hope it doesn't! I just started! This better not be what gets it, okay? Like, this game is not on the list of banned ones, and... like, it even showed up when I was typing what game I was playing. Like, all of the AVGN games showed up when I picked... because when you start a Twitch stream and you, like, type whatever game you're playing, it'll autofill it if it's one of the games there. And this was one of them, so it damn well shouldn't get me, like, cooked. They did censor this section, so originally the woman on the edge there, she didn't have a dress. But, first try. So 3 deaths, not bad at all. I don't know, I know there's collectibles and whatnot in other levels here, because, like, if we hop out of this, you can see that it's, 88% complete, and somehow I missed a cartridge. Which one did I miss? Oh, that one. Yeah, I don't know how I missed a cartridge in this level, but like I said, I'm neurotic about it, so we're gonna go get it. But, how have you guys liked the game? Has this been fun, or has my commentary been sucking more because I've been having to focus on this? I like to have your feedback. It helps a ton. Okay, yeah. cheap cents, grab that. Yeah, like I said, I just, I want to make sure that this is fun for you guys, so you're not just sitting here watching me play something and you're like, when is this gonna end? Because there's loads of other games I would love to play on stream. Get out of here, you. So, there's a game I've been looking at recently, which it looks really fun for me, and I don't know if it would be fun for you guys, but if any of you guys know about a game called Nubby's Number Factory, like, I'm wanting to play it. Oh, okay. So, there's a section over here where you do need, hello Medusa, but you do need him to get through. So, having his cameo is nice, but... Oh, I can't get back through there. At least I still have the spread shot, though. I was kind of worried that that would have just got rid of it. Alright. Can I carry this spread shot to the boss, though? Probably not. Nope. Just lost it. Like, it feels like a law anytime I pick up something useful for a boss fight that I immediately lose it. There used to be spikes that would pop up under there. I'm glad they took them out, because honestly they were just annoying. Like, they didn't really add to the difficulty of the level. It was just, like, why are these here? Grab the keg. Almost died of spikes. That was quick. I don't think I've ever gone through that section that quick before. Oh, that's where I missed it! I've been wondering where it was. Okay. Yeah! Oh. Thou shalt hit every obstacle. Yeah, so that's where I missed the cartridge. Okay. Like I said, there's one little micro pixel that you can stand on that's safe, and I almost went over it. But yeah, I love the Majora Moon. Alright, let's play Can We Get This to the Boss Fight? I'm voting no! Okay, maybe we can get it there. Sweet! I looked away to read that, and I was so scared that I was gonna fall off the edge there! Oh shit, I popped it early. No! Oh, man. Oh, that's rough. I misjudged when he was gonna shrink. I mean, it's okay. It just means this boss is gonna take a little longer. Oh, well. One more cycle ought to do it. Oh, uh-oh. Oh! Can we go back and grab it? Let's go back and grab it. I think we can just do that. I mean, we're not gonna get the screen clear. That's like up in a spot. We'd have to actually like find a way up there. Wait, maybe we can get it. If I can... Oh, I can't aim upward with that one. I don't know if I'm hitting him. I don't think I am. We might be able to... Okay, I think we can jump it. No, we can't. Yes, we can! Okay. I don't think we can get this to the boss, but we can make that jump if needed. Also, I didn't know that the boss fight music would follow you out of the... Ah! I didn't know the boss fight music would follow you out of the boss fight, was all I was trying to say. But now we know we can make this, so that's cool. Alright, take a hit. Get down here. This is gonna be, like, my worst possible time for this level. Okay. This is silly. We really didn't need to go back for it, but we're doing this. Now, if I don't pop it early, it should just one-shot the boss. It did not one-shot the boss, but at least we can do a 2-cycle. There we go. That's more like it. Dudettes, not bad. And since we have every cartridge, we unlocked the last skin, which, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't know who Justin Bailey is, but we unlocked his skin, so that's cool, I guess. Okay, so now if you see, there's pickles in some stages, and then in other stages there's nerd cameos. Most of the time I don't find them. But yeah, that was fun. 90%. See, if I just find the rest of the pickle cameos and the nerd cameos, I guess there's one in each stage that I'm missing somehow, but that would 100% that. This is 100% and that is too. So it's just the cameos, but I'm not gonna try and get through those because but that was fun, and I'm glad we decided to pick a different game aside from Stardew this time. Like, nothing against Stardew, but I needed something different, man. So, yeah. Yeah, it really was. But I'm glad I was able to hang out with you guys. I was really uncertain because of the house showing, but yeah, so what are we thinking for next week's game? Because we beat this one in one shot. I wasn't expecting to beat it in one shot. I thought this would be more than one stream. But let's look at the other games I've got and let's pick one. So, open up Steam Marino, wherever it is. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, Steaming. I've got other games. What do you want me to play? Like, I'm thinking that for next stream, we could either do, we could do The Binding of Isaac. We could do one Epic Battle Fantasy V. We could do... What else could we do? We could always circle back to Stardew if you guys want. Or we could do Yume Nikki, because that one might be fun on stream. I would just have to talk a lot more. So I'm gonna let you guys pick what we should do. But yeah. We'll close the stream off with a vote here for what we should play. I'm not great at that game. I've beaten it a couple times, but I love it. Like, it's one of those games that I don't even mind being bad at. Let's see. I do have it installed too, so I don't have to worry about putting it back on either. I got 38 hours on it. Oh, I got Kerbal Space Program too. But so far the votes are looking like Isaac. We can totally do Binding of Isaac next week. And I'm also trying to figure out what other day I should stream on, because I'm thinking if I do like 3.5 hour streams, then I only have to stream twice a week. So I gotta pick a day to do the other one. But we're not here to watch you be good at the game. We're here. Aw, thank you. But yeah, so I guess we'll do Isaac next week, because we got 2 votes for Isaac, and that's a good game. That's definitely a good game for stream. So I'm gonna stop recording here because we don't really need to keep recording, and I'm gonna say goodbye. So bye bye now. Bye bye.